today's gonna be my day, it's gonna be my day, day. Good night stress, see you in the morning. I don't gotta guess, you're always there for me. Sowing them seeds of doubt, I think you like seeing me freak out. Good night stress, see you in the morning. So I wake up, I get out of bed, stay out of my head, 'cause it's dangerous.
Good morning, dragons. And what a great morning it is to see all of you here together under one roof at the same time. Yesterday was incredible, and we saw so many dragons breathing fire, being responsible, and doing their parts to make this full return work. Let's keep it up. I have a couple of things to talk about with you guys today. One of the things is exciting, and the other thing is an important reminder with kind of, I think, a fun thing at the end. Let's get the reminder out of the way first. So you guys have outdoors time built into your schedules for the day. It's in the morning and after lunch and in the afternoon. We need to make sure that we're getting you guys outside as much as we can to enjoy the fresh air. Here's the thing. Sometimes we still refer to it as recess, and, well, it isn't really recess. In fact, it's not recess at all. Recess is where you can run out and play any game you want, play with friends from other classes, and be wild and free. But because of all the rules we have to follow for this pandemic, we can't have recess as we usually know it. So we're trying to just call it outdoor time so as not to confuse you guys or anyone else. It's just time outdoors or outdoor time. And when you're outdoors, there are some strict rules we need to all follow, no matter what class we are in. A lot of times people will say, well, so-and-so says we can do this or so-and-so says we can do that. Well, I'm here to clear the air and let you know clearly what the rules are for outdoor time. All right, here they are. Number 1. You must stay with your class in your assigned zone. No exceptions. That's why we have lunch set up the way we do. That's why when you go outside, we have special zones for that purpose. Second, you must stay 6 feet apart if you choose to take your mask off. So when you go outdoors and you decide you want that fresh air and you're done with that mask and you take it off, it's a super big responsibility that once you've done that, you make sure that you keep your distance 6 feet. Remember, if you're like, well, I don't know how to do that, you can put your hands out and do dragon wings with one body length between each of your arms. Now, when you do dragon wings, you don't want to just like have dragon wings and then get really close to someone like this, right? Dragon wings need to be all the way around you, not just from side to side. Don't forget that. Third, if you choose to keep your mask on, you still have to be 3 feet between you and whomever you are with. All right. And you don't really need dragon wings to figure out 3 feet, but 3 feet, when you have your mask on, you should have a nice amount of space between you and someone else. You shouldn't be right next to each other. Fourth, you must wear your mask if you are choosing to play on the playground structures. This is a rule we have just for ourselves. And that's because we have a lot of people sharing the playground structures, and we want to show respect because some people have different levels of comfort. So the rule is, if you're going to get on the slide, if you're going to get on the climbing structures, if you're going to hop on the swing, you need to have your mask on when you're doing that. And that's no matter who you are outside playing on that equipment. Fifth, except for things like soccer balls that you kick, you can't share play equipment. So that means a lot of stuff. That means like games like tag, you can't play those right now. You can't run up and grab someone. You're losing that 6 feet. It means that throwing a ball or a frisbee back and forth to each other can't be played right now. That's sharing that equipment with your hands. It means that a lot of the things you'd normally do at recess can't be done right now at school. And that is why we're doing our best just to call it outdoor time. And I know some of you are thinking, well, this doesn't make sense or that doesn't make sense. There's a lot about this. Some of the things we look at and we're like, I don't understand that. Some things we don't either. We just are doing the best we can to make sure we're following all the rules that are given to us so that we can be together here at school in a full return. So I'm counting on you guys to have that integrity and be responsible to do the right thing. and follow those directions. Now, sometimes during outdoors, you might have an adult redirect you. You might have an adult say, hey, mask up over your nose, or you might have an adult say, hey, remember, space out a little bit. Your job is to go, okay. Even if you are like, oh, I don't like this, your job is to go, okay, because all the adults, our job is to keep you safe. Your job is to help us keep it that way. So your job is to say okay when we are reminding you. All right. So you're going to probably want to spend some time as a class talking about what kinds of activities you can do outside. Because you might be sitting here right now going, oh, well, what am I supposed to do? Well, let's get creative. We've all had to get super creative over these last few months. And there are some ways you can use your outdoor time. I can think of some right now, but I don't want to tell you what they are. I want you guys to put your thinking caps on, come up with some ideas yourself. So with that, I'd like to issue you this challenge. Put your heads together and come up with some creative solutions for outdoor time. Once you know what you guys are doing, like as a class, and you've practiced it, have your teacher email me, and I'd love to come out with my camera, and I'd love to film you guys and your creative approach to outdoors time and how it fits all the rules that we're living under. Then we'll share that thing with the whole school right here on FireCast. Show everybody how creative you guys are and what kind of cool stuff you came up with. Who knows? You might inspire other classes to come up with some new ideas, or it might be just the thing they were looking for to use during their outdoor time. Teachers, let me know when I can, and I'd come out and see what you've come up with. Yes. Now, I want to talk about next week. And this is the good stuff. Next week, we're going to celebrate our Dragons of the Month on Friday, May 7th. Teachers, I'll email about that later today. Also, there's a special day coming up next week. There's actually two pretty cool days next week. The first one is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yes, you. Star Wars. I don't know about you guys, but I love Star Wars, and I have some cool stuff to give away. Do you want to see? Look at this right here. That's a big old baby Yoda doll. His name's actually Grogu, those of you that follow The Mandalorian. And this guy is going to be a prize next week for somebody. We got lots of them. So on Tuesday, May 4th, we're encouraging everyone to wear some Star Wars gear and wish everyone a May the 4th be with you. And you don't have any Star Wars gear? No problem. Bonus points for using homemade items to create a Star Wars look. Yeah, throw on a movie, Google a picture of Star Wars and what people wear in Star Wars. Shoot, you don't have to have a shirt that says Star Wars on it. You might be able to find some things at home that you can put together and make your own original Star Wars character. That'd be pretty cool. We also have Cinco de Mayo coming up next week. So we got a lot of really fun stuff happening. So in order to get there, though, we got to keep breathing that fire. We got to be responsible. We got to have integrity. We got to be friendly with each other. And we have to be engaged here at school. Okay, that's enough for today. Remember to distance during outdoors time. Stay sharp and breathe fire. Have a great day, Dragons. And I will see you tomorrow.